a computer. Okay, but how do I even talk to this thing? So many buttons, so many gadgets. What are all these?
What is this? And what is that? Wait, what are all these things? Oh, my head is spinning. I'm so confused. Somebody help me.
What are all these clicking buttons? Oh my God, a ghost on the screen!
Save what? I didn't even do anything.
Who are you?
Relax. These are all just input devices. They help us send information and instructions to the computer. See? Easy. First up, we have the keyboard. It has lots of keys with letters, numbers, and symbols. When we press these keys, the keyboard sends our input to the computer. So whether you're typing a message, entering numbers, or giving a command, the keyboard is helping you talk to your computer. Think about how much we use a keyboard every day, writing an email, searching Google, chatting with friends, writing code, or even playing games. We're constantly sending information to the computer through these little keys. So whenever you press a key, you're basically telling the computer what you want it to do.
And next, we have the mouse. Wait, this one actually looks like a mouse. But don't worry, this one won't eat your cheese.
When you move the mouse, the pointer on the screen moves too. And with a click, you can select, open, drag, and interact with things on your computer.
And next, we have the microphone. Finally, a device I can actually talk to. When we speak into a microphone, it captures the sound of our voice and converts it into an electrical signal that the computer can process.
So whether you're recording your voice, joining a video call, or giving a voice command, the microphone sends your voice into the computer. It's useful for recording, video calls, voice commands, and even chatting while gaming.
And now we have the webcam. Wait, is this thing looking at me? A webcam captures images and video and sends them to the computer. That's why we can use it for video calls, online meetings, classes, and recording videos. So if the microphone helps the computer hear us, the webcam helps the computer see us.
And next we have the joystick. Oh, now this is my kind of input device. A joystick lets us control movement and actions in games by moving the stick and pressing its buttons. When we move it, it sends those control signals to the computer. That's why joysticks are commonly used for games, flight simulators, and other control applications. So, move the stick and the action happens on screen. And next we have the scanner. Okay, so this thing is gonna photocopy my paper? Not exactly. A scanner reads a document or image and converts it into a digital form that the computer can store and work with. So instead of typing everything manually, just scan it and the computer gets a digital copy. The scanner is an input device. And next, we have the graphics tablet. Using a digital pen, we can draw, write, and create designs on the tablet. As we move the pen, the tablet sends those movements to the computer. So a graphics tablet is an input device that lets us put our creative ideas directly into the computer.
Wait, there are still more input devices, like a barcode scanner and a fingerprint scanner. But the ones we've covered are some of the basic input devices we commonly use with computers. Okay, enough input. Let's move on to output devices. Now, one of the most popular output devices is the monitor. It displays the information processed by the computer in the form of text, images, videos, and graphics. So, unlike input devices, the monitor sends information from the computer to us. In simple words, the computer talks and the monitor shows us what it's saying. And next, we have the printer. Unlike a monitor, which shows information on the screen, a printer gives us a physical copy on paper. So when you want your digital document to come out into the real world, just print it. That's why a printer is an output device. And next we have the projector. It takes images and videos from the computer and displays them on a large screen or wall. So instead of a tiny monitor, the projector says, "Let's make it big!" And next we have the speaker. A speaker takes the audio signals from the computer and converts them into sound that we can hear. We use speakers for music, videos, games, and more. So if the monitor helps us see the computer's output, the speaker helps us hear it. And next we have headphones. They let us hear audio from the computer directly in our ears. Perfect for music, videos, gaming, and avoiding everyone around you. And finally, we have the plotter. A plotter is an output device used to create large, precise drawings and designs on paper. It's commonly used for engineering drawings, maps, and architectural plans. So when accuracy matters, the plotter gets to work.
So far, we've seen input devices and output devices separately. But what if one device can do both? Take a touch screen, for example. It shows information as output, while your touch is used as input. And it can also be connected to a computer and used as a display with touch input. Another example is a multifunction printer. It can scan documents as an input device and print them as an output device. So one device, two jobs.